Good morning, everybody. How are you? Hope that you're doing well. Hope that you and your family are safe in your part of the world. Thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday to talk a little bit more about data science and to keep on creating this community and keep on learning from each other and just keep on growing, right? That's kind of the purpose here. So I appreciate that you're here. I hope that you're excited about another Sunday. Personally, I'm really excited about this Sunday because today is the official start to CES week. I have so many things to do today. I cannot even begin to tell you. I've been up since 3 in the morning. I've been working. I've been walking my dog. I've been cooking food. I've been getting ready. I've been making videos. I'm trying to make sure that I have everything ready to go for this week. It's a big week coming up. But I know that a lot of people like the Sunday series. So I'm doing my best to not have an interruption in this series because, that way we can still kind of keep it going, keep things a little bit sequential. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different, right? We've been doing these little tutorials along the way, but today I'm going to bring back the game show. I'm going to bring back the game show called Wrong Answers Only. We haven't done it in a while. I thought it would be fun today. I thought that'd be fun, given some of the changes and things that we've seen. So I thought I'm gonna do that with you guys today. We're gonna do wrong answers only again. I have a whole brand new set of answers that I want from you. So it's gonna be a lot of audience participation, a lot of back and forth. So really expecting and needing your help to come up with some of these answers. So I think it's gonna be fun. We've always had some fun with it. We've had people give answers. We've had people voting on the answers. We've also done some prompting sometimes. We'll ask ChatGPT to give us images of what we come up with. So I think it'll be fun today. Like I said, we haven't done it for a while. And also, quite frankly, I need today to be a little bit of a shorter day than what we usually do because I got a lot of things to do. I gotta have my breakfast. I gotta take my dog to his boarding, so that he'll be taken care of for the week. And then I gotta pack the last of my bags and go. I got a big week ahead. I've got some press conferences I gotta attend later today. There's gonna be like a mini version of the convention later today that I gotta attend. So lots of things to do. It's a big week. I can't tell you how excited I am because it's CES week. All right, so what I want to do is I'm inviting anybody in the chat to say hello. Let us know that you're out there. I see my chat here. So far, the chat is empty, but I'm sure that will change very quickly. But just let me know what you're up to. Let me know where you're checking in from and all that good stuff. I see a couple of people over on Instagram that are popping in and out. So if you're on Instagram, please let me know how you're doing and all that good stuff. And I just want to double check my YouTube. Yep, it looks like my YouTube is going well. So I see a couple of people on YouTube. So feel free to introduce yourself and let me know a little bit about you if you'd like. But I need a couple of people here. Okay, there we go. Give me just a second. I'm getting double chats on my end, and I'm pretty sure I know why that is. Close that out. All right. All right, so in the chat, we have our good friend, Osama. Osama says, hello, sir. I hope everything is going well. Happy first Sunday live in 2025. Happy first Sunday to you too, Osama. Yeah, Osama, I know that a lot of people really enjoy the Sunday streams, and I'm doing my best to not have an interruption. I can't tell you how tempted I was to cancel today because I got so many things going on. But I know that, all of you enjoy the Sunday, and I do too, obviously. But yeah, we're gonna just do something a little bit different. The wrong answers only is really fun. Osama, I think the last time we played, you had not joined the channel yet. So that's how long it's been since we've joined. Since we've done it, it's been at least 2-3 months since we've done it. So I thought it'd be fun. And also, quite honestly, it helps me kind of control the timing a little bit better because I can't have today be a very, very long session. But I want to go through CES week. I want to do some things for that. I'm going to be doing a lot of content. And then once we're beyond CES, we'll get more to our regularly scheduled series. I think I want to do a series on neural networks next. Or Osama, if you or anybody else in the chat has a suggestion for the next series, I'm open to those suggestions. Neural networks feels like it should be the next one. It feels right. I anticipate that to be 4, maybe 5 sessions, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds there. But either way, Osama, thank you so much for introducing yourself. Hope you and your family are doing well out there in Morocco. All right, so if anybody else wants to say hello, I see people, and people are being a little bit shy this morning, and that's okay. But we need a couple of more participants to get started on the game show. We're gonna keep it fun. We're gonna keep it just easy going today, just to kind of, keep on building the community, but maybe just take a little bit of a break from the usual constant learning that we're doing on Sundays. And like I said, it also helps me because it helps me control the time a little better. I feel like today is the start of a marathon. I got a lot of things to do. Starting today, really all the way through the end of Friday. I'm going to be producing so much content, so many videos. I've got my backpack ready. I'm going to be packing up all my equipment, like this microphone. I love this microphone, so I'm going to be taking it with me. I got multiple phones that I'm taking with me. It's going to be a big day. Over on Instagram, Mohammed, thanks so much for introducing yourself. Hello from Rwanda. Nice. Love seeing more viewers from Rwanda, and really all my viewers from Africa. I have a lot of viewers in Africa, so welcome. Hope you're well, Mohammed. Mohammed, hang out. I'm pretty sure it's your first time, so hang out with us a little bit. We're gonna wait for a couple more people to get started on the game show. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun once we get a few more people in here. So let me make sure that all my promotionals are out. It looks like they are. But yeah. Oh, hey, Manoj, how are you? Hello, happy Sunday, Manoj from Bangalore, India. How are you, Manoj? Hope you're well. Hope everything is good out there in Bangalore. You're such a great supporter, Manoj, so really glad to see you here. Manoj, we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to play Wrong Answers Only. It's a game show that we've done a couple of times. I think we've done it twice before. It's been fun every time. But we're going to wait for a couple more people to get started here. So Manoj, hang out with us. Let us know how you're doing. If there's any questions that anybody has out there, maybe I'll take 1 or 2 questions. But we're gonna get through the Sunday series and keep on learning more about each other and about data science, okay? Make sure that my Twitter chat is going. Okay, good. I've had some issues with picking up the chats from Twitter recently. So I'm trying to fix that because there's been a couple of people that I feel really bad about that I wasn't able to get to all of their chat questions because my system wasn't really picking it up well. So apologies for anybody over on X. Leo says, good morning. Good morning, Earthlings. Oh, wow. What a greeting, Leo. So Leo, does that mean that you're encouraging us to embrace the UFOs? Is that what you're trying to do? Greetings from New York City, Mars. Okay. It looks like Leo is fully embracing our new Galaxian overlords, right? And it's funny, Leo, you should mention that because I have made that part of the game show today. I have, incorporated some of that because, guys, for a while there, it sounded like we were all going to be like, we were going to be murked by these aliens, right? So I don't know why that disappeared all of a sudden, but yeah, Leo says absolutely, we're here in peace. Oh, you're one of them, Leo. Oh, okay, I thought you were on the human side. Okay, guys. So Leo has gone over to the other side, or maybe he's always been part of the other side, right? He's been among us, right? As those theories go. Manoj says, doing good. Very much excited about CES. Good, Manoj. I'm glad. I'm excited about it too. Lots of companies coming in from around the world. Lots of people. Lots of very interesting products. And, but at the same time, guys, I was telling Leo and I was telling all my mods that because I'm going to be going as a media member, they give your email address out to all the companies. So those companies like send you preview information, like they'll send you press releases or images or whatever, prior to the show. Guys, there's some companies that aren't gonna make it. I mean, some of the AI products that are out there, they're not gonna make it, guys. They're not gonna make it. I mean, I hate to be pessimistic, but some of the stuff that I'm getting is definitely like suspicious, right? So I don't know. Some of these companies. Leo says, yeah, I can't wait to see how it's going to be at CES. Yeah, me too, Leo. I was down there on Friday. I took a few videos, few images. I made a couple of videos from that. But yeah, it's gonna be a big show. It's 170,000 people is what they're projecting. Now, having said that, I am going to be a little bit cautious about, not being near too many of the crowds and the timing of when I go down there and all that, right? We gotta be safe. But yeah, it's going to be 170,000 people for this show. It's I think it's one of the biggest in Las Vegas every year. There's one or two others that are kind of huge. But yeah, really excited about it. Leo says, I'm excited about your reaction to them. Would be cool interviewing them. I'm definitely going to be meeting with a lot of these companies and doing, taking private meetings and demos with them. But Leo, I don't know what the etiquette is around like slamming the companies, because some of these are kind of like bad ideas, but obviously they believe in them. Obviously they're investing time and money and resources into them, right? So it's like, I don't want to take a demo from you and meet with you and then turn around and say, okay, this company's not going to make it, guys. Like what's the etiquette, right? Like what's the norm there? I don't know. But because at the same time, you guys know that I'm honest with you. I want to bring you my authentic opinion, right? I give you guys my real world takes on things. So I don't know. I don't know what the proper thing to do is there, right? Like, if I don't like something, I can't tell you that I do, right? So I'm much more likely to just not talk about it or talk about things in generalities rather than name the individual company. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Leo says, it doesn't have to be like that. You can show the pros and cons of these products. But Leo, what do you do when you don't see any pros? What do you do then? Because some of them are... It makes me wonder how some of these companies found funding. Like, that's how bad it is, right? Like, who in the heck, what investor out there said, yeah, I'm going to invest in you. This product is awesome. So, I don't know, Leo. Sometimes it's going to be hard to find the pros. And also, the part that's going to get to me a little bit is that there's going to be the products, of course, that they say they're AI enabled, but they're really not, right? Like they're just using it as a buzzword just to sound edgy, right? So what do you think? What then? Leo says consolation prize, a point for creativity. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll give him like a 4th place ribbon, right? Yeah, maybe this is one of those things where like it's a gag gift, right? The gag gift is that the 1st place ribbon is like this small, but the 4th place ribbon is like this big elaborate ribbon, right? Like 4th place, yeah. Right? Like what are you gonna say to some of these companies where you just don't think they're gonna make it, right? Like, I don't know. Like some of these companies just I don't know. I don't know. But at the same time, that is setting me up, right? That's setting myself up for failure if one of these companies does end up making it, right? Like, I am taking that risk where they could come back and say, "Hey, aren't you that same moron that told us we weren't going to make it?" Because who knows, right? People like the dumbest things, right? So maybe some of these companies that I'm not excited about, they are going to make it. But what is going to be cool, what is going to make it is tomorrow there's going to be the keynote by Nvidia. Yeah, I think Nvidia is going to make it, guys. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a huge keynote. They're doing it at a big arena. So it's going to be they're expecting a big turnout for that one, obviously, right? So that's going to also be a good one to attend. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so if anybody else is joining us on YouTube, Instagram, I'm inviting you to introduce yourself or say hello. Otherwise, let's get started. Let's get started on the game show because I want to be fair to the people that are here, right? But let's get started, And also, like I said, I got a variety of things I got to take care of today. But let me bring up what I want to do here. Okay, and okay, good. Oh man, I let you guys see some of the answers ahead of time, or some of the words ahead of time. Ignore what you just saw. All right, guys. So we are going to play wrong answers only. This is a little game show that we've come up with that I'm going to show you some data science related terms, or maybe not data science related terms. And you're going to tell me what each one of these terms stands for. Okay? And you can only give a wrong answer. Do not give the right answer. Have some fun with this. Have some fun with coming up with different words or different meanings or whatnot. And we'll declare you a winner for that round if you come up with the best answer for what I show on the screen. Okay? So that's it. It's just a fun little game for us to build some more community and just have some fun with each other. I used to run the game shows for my department during the pandemic, right? During the pandemic, there were times when you didn't see your coworkers, right? So we would have these after-hour game shows as kind of like a team building thing. So I was in charge of organizing them. So I thought we'd do this as fun here, and we'll go from there. I think Leo has played before, but that might be it. Everybody else in the chat might be new to this. But that's okay, right? It just means that we'll have more fun with it, right? Okay, guys. So mostly data science terms, but Leo brought up the aliens, so maybe we're going to see some alien stuff in here. Maybe some other things that we need to worry about, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. So wrong answers only. Put them in the chat. Have some fun with it. First one is DFS. By the way, some of these I had to pick up from X to kind of get like the latest and greatest acronyms that are out there, because it seems like the acronyms in AI are changing on a consistent basis, right? So that is our first one, DFS. Give me your best answer for what DFS stands for. And if you give me the actual definition, that is indeed a 4th place prize. Denelson, hey, how are you? Denelson says, good morning, Dennis. How is this amazing community doing? Wow, what a greeting. Doing well, Denelson. Hope the same for you. Let us know how you're doing. But yeah, everything is going well. We're starting off our game here, Denelson. We're playing wrong answers only. Denelson, I can't remember if you've played before or not. But essentially, I'm going to show you a term, a data science term, and you let me know what it stands for. Wrong answers only, obviously, right? Don't give the wrong answer. We're going to boo at you and make fun of you if you give the right answer, right? So Feel free to play along, Dennison. But thanks for the greeting. I hope you're doing well. Don't fly sober. Wow, what? That's a strong first outing. Now Leo is proposing data for strangers. Okay, see Dennison, I like Leo's, like he's still trying to tie it back to data science and AI, right? Don't fly sober is a good one, but I don't know if I'd give you the give you points in the data science category for that one. And by the way, guys, if you want to do multiple entries, that's totally okay, right? We don't limit you to one entry because people come up with them afterwards after people think about it, right? But we have so far we have data for strangers and don't fly sober. Anybody else? Don't fly sober or data for strangers. Any other answers out there? For those of you that haven't played before, you'll start to, it's obviously not a difficult game to learn, but you'll start to see it, start to get the hang of it here. DFS is the current word. Toasted bread over on Instagram is data forecasting solution. Okay. Well, first of all, toasted bread, welcome. Not the worst suggestion I've heard, but let's have some fun with it, right? Dennison says dry Fourier structure. Oh wow, getting all fancy on us, geez. But you know what? I'm gonna give you points for the use of Fourier, and that's not something you're gonna come up very often, right? So I hope I pronounced that right with my French. Leo is laughing at that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Dennelson's coming in strong for first time playing. So toasted bread, data forecasting solution. I like it, but feel free to have a little more fun with it. Multiple entries is totally okay, so let me know. Slothy Walker says, hey, I am a great fan of yours. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm not sure if I think of myself as having fans. I told you guys a couple weeks ago, somebody told me that one of my friends told me that I'm the most famous person they know, and I don't think of myself that way. But I appreciate you saying that. I hope you're well. Slothy Walker, we're playing wrong answers only. The current word is DFS. So feel free to let me know what you think DFS stands for. Have some fun with it. Be creative. So far we have don't fly sober, data for strangers, and data forecasting solution and dry Fourier structure. So not bad. It's a good start. Casual economist, look at that. Casual economist doesn't even bother saying good morning. He just comes in with the strong entry of Dennis's favorite socks. Nice. Okay, strong entry. We have a new clubhouse leader, guys. Dennis's favorite socks is not bad at all. So good morning, casual economist. Hope you're doing well. Slothy Walker is coming in with, let me see if I can get, coming into deep forecasting streaming. Okay. Not a bad entry. Have some fun with it, right? Feel free to have some fun with it. Deep forecasting streaming is actually a little bit too close to the actual answer. So, but thanks for playing, Slothy. Keep the answers coming. You can enter multiple times. Dennison is giving a shout out to casual. Yeah, that was a good one. Coming in way strong. Dennison's adding downfall for stiletto. Okay, I like it. All right, so last call for answers, guys. DFS, last call for answers. What do you guys think? Casual economist says, hello, everyone. Hello to you too. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Okay, last call for answers. Slothy Walker is coming in with Delhi for Summers. Okay. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. I think Delhi's pretty hot in the summer, isn't it? So I'm not sure how great that is, but like that. Um, Manoj is delicious fried snacks. Ooh, you're making me hungry, Manoj. But yeah, delicious fried snacks fits. I like it. I like it. And Leo is deep forest soap, a new algorithm. Okay, deep forest soap sounds like a new like line of bath products, right? Deep forest soap, and then you have your deep forest body spray, right? All right, last call. Last call. Give me another 10 seconds here for answers, guys. Last call for answers. DFS. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff here so far, guys. I'm finishing up my coffee from this morning. I took my dog for a walk. We were out there at 5 a.m. in the darkness. It was super dark and cold at 5 a.m. And I got some good coffee after that. All right, we're going to be ready to move on to the next one. For DFS, I think I got to give it to Casual Economist, coming in so strong. What do they say? An Ollie-like return to the ring by Casual Economist. He busts out Dennis's favorite socks. So, Casual Economist, congratulations, you're our round 1 winner. Okay, guys, if you want to win round 2, here we go. AGI. Wrong answers only. AGI. Manoj, I think I might have just missed your entry. Apologies for that, but we're on to the next one. AGI. Anybody who wants to come in on AGI? I was surprised we hadn't done this one before, but I checked our previous games. We haven't done AGI before. AGI is the current one. All right, so Denelson, abbreviations gone insane. You know what? That's a that's a pretty good title for this game, right? Well, I guess these are acronyms, not abbreviations, though, right? But abbreviations gone insane. The judges accept that one, Denelson. So yeah, that's a good one, guys. So we have a clubhouse leader in abbreviations gone insane. Anybody else for AGI? Artificially generated insanity. Nice. Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one, right? Very close to the real answer, right? But that's kind of what makes that a good one. So Leo, you have come up with the first eligible one for our image generation. I'm curious about that. So I'm going to put that into our ChatGPT as we have in the past. And we'll see what it comes up with. No, Osama! Osama! It's wrong answers only. You're not supposed to actually give an answer. Try again, my friend. Leo says, that's what my doctor said I have, artificially generated insanity. But that means that's what you're creating, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. ChatGPT did a terrible job. Really? O1 can't display images? Interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so we got to go back to 4.0. We're going back to 4.0, guys. That's surprising that O1 cannot actually generate images. Manoj says aggressive goat invasion. That's a good one. I like that one. That's another great candidate for the image generation, right? Okay, Leo, there you go. There's your, what is it? Artificial general insanity? Is that what you had? What was it? It was artificially generated insanity. What do you think, Leo? I don't know if I'm on board with that image. Dolly can be a little weird sometimes, right? Denelson Aerospace greeting internationally. Okay, I like that. Leo says, don't know if my doctor would agree with the picture though. Yeah, I'm not on board with this picture, right? I don't think anybody's excited about this picture. Dolly can be a little weird. All right, what about aggressive goat invasion? I think I have high hopes for this one, guys, because animals Dolly usually does pretty well. Michael, how are you? Good to see you. Michael says, happy Sunday, Sir Dennis and everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Michael, such a great introduction. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Michael, we are playing wrong answers only. That's where I display an acronym on the screen, and you got to let me know what it stands for. Wrong answers only, right? That's part of the fun. So have some fun with it. So as you can see right now, Michael, we are looking at Angry Goat Invasion, which is a great picture. This is a great picture, but also a little bit nightmarish, right? I mean, look at these goats. Jeez. Some of them might give you some pause there. But yeah, so the current acronym is AGI. AGI. Aditya says dog robots on Mars. Aditya, we're not taking prompts for images. We're taking answers on the acronym. So right now, the current acronym is AGI. So Aditya, if you want to play along, wrong answers only. What is AGI? Let's see. Where did I? Okay, casual economists, angry growling insects. Okay. Denelson says absolutely growing irritated. That's what my ex-wife said. Another glitch incoming. Okay, cool. I like that one. American Geological Institute. Okay, Osama, you're starting to get it, but have some fun with it, right? It's a Sunday. We're just coming up with funny things to talk about, right? And if it's good enough, we'll put it as an image, right? Casual economist ain't got it. Okay, I like that. I like ain't got it. Slothy Walker is putting up a good insight. Like it. I like it a lot. Slothy Walker also says they like the great image. Yeah, that image is pretty good, right? The aggressive goat invasion. What was the other one? Angry growling insects. Angry growling insects. This one also has the potential to give us some nightmares on what it looks like, right? Let's see if this is going to keep us up at night here. What does angry growling insects looks like? Leo says absolutely garbage insect. Let's hope your boss never tells you that, right? Michael is suggesting animalistic gatherer's island. Oh wow, geez, what does that look like? Leo says that's the intern AGI meeting. Absolutely garbage insights. Yeah, okay. I've definitely had interns that produce garbage insights for sure. Another game initiated. Okay. Average goat intelligence. All right, I like that one. Another great idea. Okay, yep. All right, guys, last call for answers. We got a couple good ones. I'm trying to think about these. So Aditya, if you want to join in, last call for answers. I don't know, guys. Some of these are going to be hard. Gosh, that was a nightmare picture. Look at that picture. Who was that? Who was the okay, casual economist was angry growling insects, and Leo was no, who was the goats? Who was the aggressive goats? Okay, it was Manoj. Manoj was aggressive goat invasion. All right, last call for answers, guys. Last calls for answers. So Leo says he likes average goat intelligence. Okay, okay. Okay, so you know what? This is our first opportunity for voting. I'm opening it up to voting. The two finalists are the one on the screen, angry goat invasion, or average goat intelligence. We're gonna stay within the goat field. So give me a 1 if you're voting for angry goat invasion, the image on the screen. Or give me a 2 if you're voting for average goat intelligence. AGI is the term. So angry goat invasion or average goat intelligence. A 1 for angry goat invasion, and give me a 2 for average goat intelligence. So give me your votes, guys. I'm gonna vote 1 because I like the picture. Sounds like something we could say to insult an LLM. Okay, average goat intelligence. That's a summary of an LLM. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, so 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so that means that average goat intelligence is leading by 1. Last call for votes, guys. Last call for votes. Yeah, so let me know, guys. Actually, we're tied if we count my vote, but we won't do that. Last call for votes. You could be the deciding vote. All right, last call, going once. Going twice. All right, Leo takes this round. Oh, no. What? No, sorry, Manoj takes this round. Sorry. Average goat intelligence. Leo voted for average goat intelligence. But yes, Manoj, congratulations. You win the second round with average goat intelligence. I like that one. All right, guys. Next one. All right, if you want to win round 3, here we go. CES. A topic near and dear to my heart because it's kicking off today, right? Obviously, I've been talking to you guys a lot about it. It's like today's I'm at the start line of a marathon, I feel like, because there's so many things. But what does CES stand for? CES is the current round, guys. Denelson says, can't eat sardines. That's a good one because I hate sardines. I hate all seafood. So yeah, can't eat sardines. Strong entry. Strong entry. CES is the current acronym, guys. Go ahead and give your answers. CES is where we're at, guys. Can't estimate stocks. Nice. Both funny and true. Can't estimate stocks is a good one. Give you guys another minute there to think about it. We have can't eat sardines and can't estimate stocks for CES. This one may be a little harder, right? Crabs eloping slowly. Okay, very cool. I don't know why crabs would need to elope. Like, is there some anti-crab marriage movement out there that I'm not aware of? Casual economist sucks. Okay, strong entry. I like this self-deprecation. Camel efficiency show. What exactly is a camel efficiency show? And try saying that fast 3 times, right? Camel efficiency show. Camel efficiency show. Camel efficiency show. Wow, that's a tough one. Efficiency show. Michael says current electricity supply. Okay, certainly a lot of electricity being used at CES for sure. Okay, so what does camel efficiency show even look like? Camel efficiency. I have no idea what it's going to come up with. Oh, Leo with the strong entry. Can't estimate. Okay, that's a strong entry. Also very useful in data science. It's very hard to estimate some things in data science, right? So Leo, strong entry. Okay, guys. So up on the screen is our camel efficiency show. You know, I kind of like it. Yeah, I mean, I can see the efficiency behind it. All right, guys. So I think we have a couple of strong entries in camel efficiency show and can't estimate. So are you voting for Leo? We can't estimate, and who was? I think it was Manoj. Manoj for camel efficiency show. Give me a 1 for can't estimate, and give me a 2 for camel efficiency. What do you guys think? One is for can't estimate, and 2 is for the camel show. The picture on the screen. What do you guys think? Aditya coming in with crocodiles editing spreadsheets. Nice. That's a good one too, Aditya. Let's do that one. That is a good one. Okay, so Denelson is voting for 2, Michael 1, Casual Economist 1. Okay, so that means can't estimate is ahead. Or Camel Show for number 2, give me a 2 for Camel Show. And then let's see what it came up with. Crocodiles editing spreadsheets. Okay. I like this one. That's funny. Imagine walking into your next interview and this is what you see. Like, these are the people working there. Ugh. We have some good images so far today. All right, guys. Last call for votes. Leo is ahead. Leo is leading with can't estimate, and Manoj is camel efficiency show. Leo says, I'm going to start using some of these new acronyms. Wait till I got a couple more coming up, Leo. I got a couple more coming up. You'll see. Okay. All right, guys. So it looks like Leo wins this round with can't estimate. Yeah. So congratulations, Leo. So we've had Casual Economist, Manoj, and Leo each win a round. If you want to try to win another round, here's the next one. All right, here's round 4, guys. DL. Sometimes the ones with 2 letters are a little harder. But what do you guys think? Wrong answers only, DL. Let me know what you guys come up with. And by the way, I'm going to put some of these pictures up on the Discord. Wrong answers only, DL is the current acronym. Denelson is coming up with dripping loads. Okay, cool. Dead. Michael is dead LLMs. Nice. Nice. Again, another thing you could use to talk in some of your meetings, right? Leo mentioned that earlier on one of them. Manoj is dangerous loop. I like it. I like it. Dead LLMs. Geez, that's a strong entry. I don't know, guys. You got your work cut out for you if you think if you can beat dead LLMs. Strong entry there, Michael. Strong entry. Data laughter. Nice. I like that one. I like that one. Data laughter. What does that look like? Let's see what data laughter looks like. But the current word, if you still want to participate, it's DL, guys. DL is the current one. Okay, so there's data laughter. Okay. It's a little bit abstract, but we didn't really give it a lot of information to work with to begin with, right? So data laughter is not bad. Okay, Michael is coming up with daily living. Cool. Data lunch by Casual Economist. Deep leaking. That sounds like an activation function, right? Hey, yeah, you know, let's make that last layer have that data leaking activation function in it. Yeah. Or deep leaking activation function in it, right? So yeah, I like that one, Leo. But it could definitely, that should be your next your first data science product, right? The deep leaking network. Drunken LLM, nice. So drunken LLM and dead LLMs are going to be very strong entries. Very strong entries, guys. Damaged lion by Manoj. Okay. I don't want to put that into DALL-E because I don't want to see a damaged lion. That would be a sad picture, right? But I like it. I like it. Gosh, you guys are coming with a lot of entries for DL. I guess maybe the 2 letters make it a little bit easier? Or maybe these particular 2 letters a little bit easier? All right, last call for entries. Last call for entries. I wonder what that would look like too. Leo says, imagine I've created a deep leaking network. Performance isn't as strong, but it looks nice. Absolutely. Okay, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is dead LLMs. Look how dystopian this looks. Jeez. Oh, it even has the words dead LLMs in here. Actually, you know what? I got to give this to Michael. Michael wins this round. Because what about dead? You know what, guys? If this community ever gets together and we form our own punk band, how good of a name of a new punk band is Dead LLMs? That's like a huge, like a really good punk band name, right? Like think about that. All right, everybody, put your hands together. They're coming to the stage. I want to hear loud noises for Dead LLMs. that's like a total punk band name, right? So Michael, we're gonna give it to you. I'm pretty sure it was Michael. Michael wins this round with dead LLMs, right? Guys, if you steal that idea, you owe me 10% of all your royalties, because that's a really good band name. The dead LLMs. I mean, come on. That's like a band waiting to happen, right? So, and plus, look at this. Imagine this on a T-shirt, and you call yourself the dead LLMs. Come on, that's gonna be a strong band. That's a strong band name right there. Sounds like a San Francisco punk. Absolutely, right? Like, how is that not a band already? Right? Like, that's a strong name. The Dead LLMs. So, Michael, you win this round. Dead LLM concert in Vegas. Single deep leaking network. Yeah, the Single Deep Leaks is the opening band, right? The Single Deep Leaks open up for Dead LLMs, right? All right. Okay, guys. So good round. Good round. Congratulations to Michael for winning that round. All right. Next one. Okay, guys. Let's be honest. There were a couple of days there where we all thought we were going to be overtaken by the aliens, right? So let's have some fun with it. UAP. Wrong answers only. UAP. I think this might be a little challenging with these letters. But you guys are creative. What are you coming up with for UAP? Wrong answers only. UAP. What do you guys think for UAP? Unsupervised annoyance producer. That sounds like a manager. And Casual Economist said, "You aren't pretty." Jeez, a strong entry, but a little. I hope that's not from personal experience, there, Casual Economist. Two really good entries, guys. UAP is the current word, guys. What do you guys think? That hurts. Yeah, absolutely. I hope that's not coming from a negative place there, Casual Economist. Aditya is unicorns analyzing pandas. Nice. Let's see what that looks like. Unicorns analyzing pandas. Okay. But there's a guy in the picture. It looks like he's doing the analysis, or at least the note taking, right? So I don't know. Denelson says unamused anti-protester. Okay. Last call, guys, for UAP. UAP. Universal aggregate poetry. Okay. UFOs and pie charts. Okay, Aditya, I like that. Universal algorithm for pigs. Okay. Do we need a universal algorithm for pigs? Is that a thing? But a strong entry nonetheless. I like it. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. Unsupervised archaic pundits. Underwater anxious programmer. Why would you need to be underwater as a programmer? But let's try it. Underwater, anxious programmer. Leo says, yeah, it's my white paper title. For what was it again, Leo? For Universal Algorithm for Pigs. Nice. I like that. Okay, so there's your underwater anxious programmer, guys. Wow, he's breathing a lot for being underwater, right? Don't let all your air go there, guy. Denelson says underused algorithm problem. Okay. What about this one? Universal algorithm. Unintentionally awful predictions. Unintentionally awful predictions. Nice. Oh, that's hilarious. Look at those pigs. Look at this pig with the goggles. That's hilarious. That's not bad. I like that one. Okay, Leo. Leo's our winner for this round. Universal algorithm for pigs. So congratulations, Leo. You won this round. That one's definitely going on the Discord later, Leo. I like that one. All right, guys. Next one. UFO. Because really, guys, I grew up as a kid reading UFO books. It's always been UFO for me, not UAP, right? You're supposed to say UAP nowadays. But I grew up saying UFO. So give me UFO. UFO, wrong answers only. The goats also. Yeah, I'm going to put most of these pictures up, Leo, for sure. Unmanned aggressive peacocks. Why would you need to man peacocks? Are there man peacocks? All right, Denelson says underwater fussy orcas. Nice. That's a great candidate. Underwater. Oh, come on, Dennis. Underwater. And you said fussy, which is a great word, but wouldn't fuzzy orcas also be kind of funny? All right, fussy orcas. Okay. Oh, now it's going to show us two responses, two images. That's interesting. Oh. That's interesting. One shows, oh, look at that, guys. How interesting is this? So you guys know that, sometimes ChatGPT does, this multiple answers, right? And in case you guys don't realize this is them doing A/B testing, right? This is them using you for human feedback, right? So obviously they take this and they improve the algorithms, right? So here you can see it's quite different responses. This gives us the like an expanded text description, whereas this one gives us an image, right? And we really wanted the image, right? I was kind of disappointed that O1 didn't give us an image. So we're going to go ahead and select response to. And there it is. There's our underwater fussy orcas. That's a good one. Look how mean this orca over here looks. Jeez. Oh, actually, you know what? I just realized something, guys. Do you guys notice that these orcas have that dolphin nose? Orcas don't look like that. Orcas don't have that dolphin nose. They have like that rounded nose as part of their entire face. So that's kind of interesting. To me, this is a mistake. This is not really an orca. This is like an orca dolphin, or a combination of those two images, right? Look at these noses. These are bottle nose dolphins in like orca colors. That's kind of an interesting mistake. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Casual Economist says, I'm not trying to use animals, but it's hurting my names. Oh, for sure. For sure. If you don't use animals, your limitation, your options become quite limited. So I hear you on that, Casual Economist. Ultimate Framework Overkill. Nice. Michael says bye. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Thanks for stopping by. I hope hope you have a good day. Unopened Forgotten Olives. I don't think we need a picture of that. Unicorns Farting Outliers. Nice. Let's see that one. Unicorns Farting Outliers. Underline formulas outlet. Okay, that's interesting. It's kind of weird that it tried to write numbers on the side of the unicorns, right? I mean, I can't be the only one that finds that weird. But not a bad entry. Not a bad entry. So, unless we have more entries, I think I'd have to call Aditya our current leader. I mean, the image is weird, but it's still a good entry, right? So last call, guys. And this is going to be the last one we do. That's a statistician's LSD trip. Yeah, you're right. It kind of looks like that, right? If one of the top statisticians in the world had an LSD trip, it would probably look like this. You're right. You're right about that. All right, guys. Last call for entries. Last call for entries. And this is the last one we're gonna do, by the way, right? Usually forgot outliers. I like the entry. Definitely don't try to forget your outliers. Good way to get fired as a data scientist. But a good entry nonetheless. Okay, guys, this is our last one. UFO was our last one. And I think I have to give it to Aditya. Unicorns farting outliers. I like that one. Actually, I just realized something. They have the unicorns and they have fireworks coming out of a second unicorn. Or horn? Corn? I don't know what that's called. But that's our winner. Unicorns farting outliers. I love how creative you guys are for these things. And, you know, ChatGPT kind of adds to the creativity with the images it comes up with, right? Leo says 255%. Yeah. But these other ones, it attempted writing, but there's nothing really for us to understand there, right? All right, guys, thank you so much. We're going to wrap it up here. Always appreciate you guys being creative and just having some fun with wrong answers only. Again, I'm at the start of a very long week for me. So thank you for bearing with me on this. I didn't want to cancel on you guys. So glad that we were still able to meet. Please look out for my CES coverage. That's really already started, but I'm certainly going to be doing it a lot coming up this week. So as always, it's a crazy world we live in. We have farting unicorns, for crying out loud. So please take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll see you next time.